Hi friends, how are you today? Happy Sunday. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading. That's the general energy for the beginning of this week, starting today till the end of this upcoming week. Okay, and I already shuffled, and I just got these 4 cards already. And what we have here, the general reading for anyone, there's no particular astrological sign here. Um, we have somebody coming from the past, okay? And this is the Six of Cups. With the Six of Cups, we're talking about memories, the past, somebody actually rushing in. And this happens with the Knight of Swords. With Knight of Swords coming from the past, it's like somebody wants to trigger you in some way. You know? It's there trying to trigger you, to excite you. And but depends on everybody's case. Somebody wants to trigger you with this Knight of Swords because they want to see some sort of reaction and aggression, or some sort of response. Okay, that's also a form of manipulation, or to see, they're seeking attention practically. With the Knight of Swords, he rushes in like a savior, like here I am, so now give me a sign that you see me, you feel me, right? This is how it looks. You seem defensive here, you seem detached, you seem like you want to give the time of the day of this person. He's the one who wants to trigger you and please you and excite you in a certain way, because they're looking for attention and validation. From the past, it can be some female women coming, and maybe she is somehow trying to find to get your attention. It can be a Pisces. There's this water element here, so it can be a female energy rushing in. Now, apparently, you have discovered something. You have discovered that these people have been doing this in cycles, like coming back and forth, because I don't know, they get bored, or to some degree they want to be part of your life. You know, you have a good life, you're focusing on your projects, you're building confidence, you're happy, you're fulfilled, right? So you don't need nobody to fulfill you. That's the thing. And these people come from the past in and out to trigger you because they feel so bored, they feel excluded. So they want you to, like, you to put those swords down, you know? They put the swords down. But you are cutting them out with some truth. This is like a aha moment. With the Ace of Swords, you're like, aha, you know what? I'm gonna think with my head. Not like this other woman. She thinks with her JJ, you know what? VJ, whatever. That's a red flag right there. These people, they're weak. They're obedient to these manipulators, whoever is using them. For years and years, they're so devoted to doing everything that these other people do, because they don't have a life on their own. They cannot make decisions, constructive decisions for themselves. They are like robots. They don't have healthy boundaries. When it comes to mental clarity, we talk about healthy boundaries, talking about determination, talking about self-esteem, talking about clear thoughts and mentality, strong foundation, and a strong character. Okay, when we see these swords, you know what you want, and you let nobody get to you, because integrity and self-respect and self-value is above everything else, right? So that's why with the Four of Pentacles, this is like your sanctuary, it's like your home. You feel like home. The four corners of the home, you're protecting your home, your physical home, your mental home. Okay, and you're seeing through the bullshit. You said, no, I'm not gonna let you sick individuals get to me, because you and your mediocre life wants to get into my heart and into my home and ruin my home, my sanctuary. This is what this is saying. These people are coming from the past, and it's come to no surprise. We got the We got the new moon now in Pisces, and we just entered the month of Pisces, which is full of illusions. And with Neptune represents Pisces. It can be a female energy here, that she comes as an illusion. She comes as a third party. She comes as an illusion, exactly. So it's not direct communication, but is like indirectly, like simulation of information. You know, simulation by social media. Communication of the sort is social media, but is not done directly, right? And they just want to see some form of reaction, any form to feed their ego, their mediocre, boring life, anything. They won't stop. They're narcissistic. Even this, now I learned a new word that I didn't know. God gave me some messages yesterday and I posted. Flying monkeys. These are soldiers. You know that, like the Knight of Sword? These are little soldiers that do the job for the narcissist. For whoever wants to trigger to get some attention and validation so they can feel like heroes. They can feel like, you know, these people have no identity. So they do the filthy job for this person that wants to get to you. You are defending yourself. You are detaching. You're just standing there, but you know your truth. With your sword, you're like, I see the red flags. And I think with my brain. If you think you can tease me, thinking you're going to get me excited or you're going to get me jealous and I'm going to respond and react to this and I'm going to surrender because, ooh, you're going to get me going because some idiot popped up and you're sick in the mind. You're sick in the head. This is what you're saying. So be careful because we got Mercury retrograde and we got the new moon in Pisces. So we got logic and we got emotions, okay? But these emotions from the past, is no reason that they lingering from the past coming back into the future. Because they're lingering around because it's an illusion. They feed off the illusion. They don't want clarity. They just want illusion because that's what keeps them going. That's what feeds their ego. You understand? So this is what we have, this new moon. Yeah, the magician. This guy is a great manipulator. Magician is known to, is a master of manipulating. He has tools. But you have tools too, because you have the mental clarity. You don't think with your JJ, you think with your head. These people who think with their JJ, they become victims and soldiers, the flying monkeys. Go Google it, what flying monkeys is. They're using all sorts of perfidy. Okay? Manipulations, they're double faces. They are not trustworthy. They're not honest. They're just some puppets, obedient for months and months and years to people to give them validation because they have no meaningful life. You understand? And these kind of energies here, we're dealing with a manipulator that targets people who are either naive or they just cannot confront drama. They're very weak. So they'd rather be under a rasp of a manipulator because and be under their protection as strong individuals that they're under my arm, I protect you. But actually they're just surrendering to the manipulator because they are too weak to stand up for themselves and fight. Because they got no life, they wonder, they think, fight for what? My life is a miserable life. I got no life. I might as well be a soldier to somebody else. Even it's an illusion. You understand? That's what the new moon is in Pisces. It's about feeding the illusion. Okay? Because I have no life, so might as well live my reality in a surreal world. Without realizing that they are being used as tool to actually impact somebody else. Emotions and mental health. These are dangerous things to do. Dangerous things. I was reading about the flying monkeys that are being used. Some people purposely participate because they feed their toxicity. their mediocre life. They feed of drama. Okay? They think it's fun. They're stuck in their mediocre life and they feed off of this just because they're participating somehow, some way to somebody else circle. I was reading there about flying monkeys and the narcissist using them. There have been cases that people have committed suicide because they've been bullied so severely by these individuals through simulation, through cyberbullying. And they don't know anymore what the reality is because it's not a real conversation, right? It's done through posts, through songs, through so many things, right? Just to get their attention, validation. They keep you hooked. You understand? They keep you hooked. So now with the new moon in Pisces and Mercury retrograde, which we got Mercury here in the Magician, it just popped up as you see. You're saying no to this. You say no, because this is, I make my reality. You have a free will, my friend, to say no to the bullshit. You have a free will. One thing narcissist wants you to not know and never know is that you do have a free will. You can cut them off with the power of your thought or physically. You can cut them off. The Four of Pentacles, it's healthy boundaries for you. Detach yourself. Protect yourself. Okay? Absolutely. I'm being very firm today because the energies, I fed them since last night. I was checking some other cards last night and God was sending me clear messages. You stay in your path. Stay in your mission. Help the people. Help the community. Let them see for themselves. Do not be aggressive. When we have the Knight of Sword with the Ace of Sword, it's about not aggression. It's about mental clarity, but present it in a way to make you see for yourself that what you're doing is wrong. So this individual, you don't need to exercise any force. Detach with integrity. They're gonna come begging for you. You see how this is, he's desperate. You understand? He's using the desperation cards by using the past, by using women from the past, lingering around you. After months, they show up out of nowhere, lingering, because they feed off your energy. Whether it's negative or positive, they don't care. As long as they are somehow participating, you can put the truth out there, but then release them. You understand? You live in your integrity. You live in your truth. They will see that. You live in your mission. Help people who have been under this abuse. Make them see and understand that this is no joke. Remember, swords are communication. This is truth. This is cutting the BS. This is, I speak my truth. These people are living in the past, in the illusion, in the pain, in the memories. They want you to linger into that because they don't move forward with integrity and honesty and direct communication. No. That's how they hold on to each other. This is holding back. This is holding on. Something is wants to keep you hold on to them to some degree. But you are seeing through that because the pattern is being created several over and over again. So now you see through that. It's a way for them to feed off your energy because they see you have moved on. They see you have developed on as a person. You know, this magician is not only the manipulator who is trying to use their trickery against you. It's also you who you have divine tools, guidance. God is giving you the tools to see through their bullshit. You can read their minds. And you, from integrity, from a place of integrity, you try to give them the tools to help them. Sorry, I used the wrong cards to explain this today, and I apologize. the right tools, but you see, that's what he's doing. He's using this tool to get to you. Like trying to what? To get you jealous? It's pathetic. Look at him here. It's pathetic. He's trying to please you. He's becoming like a man whore. He's like the fuck boy, fucking around, playing with women. And these women, they're like, whatever. Some are allowing them to be played, to be used and abused. Some is saying, whatever, pal. You know, you go ahead and suck this because I know what you're made of. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, my French. Okay? You're like, you can play with this mediocre women. I don't care. But I have a mission here. I have a divine guidance that I have something above, something that requires an expansion of the heart to reach for lending a hand to help people see with clarity and stand up for themselves. Okay? Magician, the Mercury. We talk about Mercury retrograde. It's going to put you in a place to finally, to not hesitate to see clarity. You're not going to feed the illusions anymore. You know reality, okay? All right. I think that was something that needed to be said for whoever wants, needed to hear it, okay? What do these people need to surrender? Let's see this. What do these people need to surrender? Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and the easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Yes, you got to be genuine in your interaction with people without manipulation. Okay? When there is genuine interaction from a pure place of heart, people can feel that, people can sense that. When people use perfidy, when people use some sort of manipulation to make you put your guards down, but then they just want to see you, how weak can you get so you can knock on their door because they're not willing to knock on your door. They just want you to have high hopes of illusion, but actually nothing happening. They just want to see if they still have that power to get to you. It's sad. It's all they want. And these are people are feeding that. They don't do things from a genuine place. But God God knows what everybody is doing. God knows. And that karma is a bitch, my friend. Karma is a bitch. What you've done wrong, it will happen to you one day. These people, they will bear the consequences of their actions. They think it's just an illusion and they're just pretending. But they're not doing things from a genuine place of interaction. There is calculated behavior. There's no purity in their actions anymore. It's very calculated and very predictable. And it's sad that those times are gone. It's so sad to see this happening. I am a very artistic person. I love to sing, okay? I used to be singing in church. I used to sing. I used to sing. There was a time I had a good voice and I used to sing. Now I sing just for fun here and there. I got no time because I work a lot too. That's why I'm not always here. Otherwise, I would have been for hours every day. But When I sing from the heart, and I sing from a place of joy. I sing, most of the songs are, I sing them to God because He gives me strength. It hurts me seeing this. It really does. I don't wish nobody this type of abuse. I don't wish it to nobody. People feed off of other people's tears. They feed. But you can do nothing about it. Because they don't know the emotions. They never cried in their life. They just feed off other people's emotions, whatever they are. They don't care. If you give them everything they want, they still want more, 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 more. You try to correct one thing, then something else happens. There's always something, and there's always you the target. You are doing something wrong. You, even if you're doing something right, there's something else needs to pop up. These people, they don't have a life. So you got to fight it with love and self-respect and integrity. You understand? Carry the passion, carry the joy. Okay? Let me just see here. What do we have here? Passion. Again. It's so funny because my Smule account is Yoni Passion. So it's like, and I love to sing. And I can't even sing anymore. Because these mediocre people, they instill negativity. They just want attention. They don't leave. They don't let me and you, they don't let you live in your authenticity. They don't let you live in your passion. You know what? Since I opened this channel, the only reason I haven't progressed, because I haven't been as present, is because they have been trying also me to shut down my account, to not be myself. And I'm myself in many ways. Anyway, one day I'm very soft-spoken. The other day I can be very aggressive, and I can be everything. Like I use all kinds of cards for different situations that because that's how I feel, without judging myself. So I expect nothing from other people to judge me. I live in my passion, in my authenticity, right? I don't live in manipulation. And the same with you. Live in your true, authentic self. Feel your passions. They don't feel the passion like you do. You understand? So they feed off your energy to feel some sort of excitement, to feel some sort of passion for themselves, because they are dead inside. You understand? They're dead. Just gonna get a message from the animal spirit guides. I'm very connected to the animal spirit, very connected. I just found out that my dog that I left back in Europe, they passed away, and I found out because his spirit was calling me, and I was seeing like dogs everywhere, and I just found out just recently that they told me, oh, he died actually. Actually, it was a she, a female, but she was old, so. But I'm very connected to the animal spirits. So let me see. One final message from the animal spirit. The seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. With the new moon in Pisces and the Mercury retrograde, this is a wake-up call. This is a call for those people who have lived in a dream world, in a disillusionment, because they're scared to stand up their ground and put healthy boundaries for themselves. I'm telling you, this is a message for those people, even like those flying monkeys that have been like little soldiers, like prisoners to the narcissist. It can be for everyone, even for you and I. But I've done my inner work. I don't let that happen to me anymore. I've been a flying monkey to myself once, thinking that I wasn't. But I was helping the narcissist. I had my own agenda. I wanted to look good in his eyes, to be his friend. But then I looked within. This is the deep emotional healing. When you look within and you know your actions come from a genuine place of heart. Is there expectations? And even when you help somebody, how far can you go to help them? Do you know your healthy boundaries? Some lessons need to be learned on their own for each individual. You cannot help and do everybody's dirty work, my friend. You can't. Do some self-digging, dig deep in your subconscious. This is what I say to these individuals, or to you. If you feel that you're being of assistance to somebody, or hiding the red flags, not seeing the reality, the truth for what it is, because it hurts. So you'd rather participate and be the enemy's best friend just because you don't want to confront the drama. Just because you don't want to feel alone, just because you want to feel involved, be part of a group, or be part of somebody's leadership. If it's a group of community, when people have the right to speak themselves freely and to be respectful of each other's opinions, most of the people that come here on YouTube and join our community, Soulmate, Twinflames, everybody's heard narcissistic abuse. People have gone through some severe pain. They've gone through awakening. They're looking for answers. They know they haven't lived in their authentic truth. They know. And they're saying enough to themselves. I'm not going to let nobody abuse me or make me be someone I'm not. This is what the new moon in Pisces and with Mercury retrograde is about. It's about seeing the truth and speaking it for what it is, and not, escape it and smolder it and smoothen it and sweeten it. Take responsibility for your thoughts and for your actions and for who you think you're helping so much. They can do their dirty works on their own, with their own two hands. They can knock on somebody else's door themselves. They don't need you. Why are you letting this happen? Why you're doing this? Are you that weak? Are you that miserable? Are you afraid to be alone? These are the questions that you need to ask to find deep emotional healing. This is the time for deep emotional healing. All this water, the new moon in Pisces. when you have found the strength to go through life from a personal integrity without the need to be somebody else's circle, because I feel protected. The narcissist does that. He recruits these little flying monkeys to feel this grandeur, to feel this, I'm a hero, I'm a protector, I'm, you know. These people are weak because they feel they have no personality, they have no self-determination, they have no boundaries, they feel they're nobody. They feel they'd rather be a slave to somebody. Stand firm in your integrity, in your self-worth. You can do this. You don't need to be somebody else's tool. Don't put yourself like they're like a little whore to feed somebody's ego. Don't be a fucking whore to feed somebody else's ego. Don't you see what you're doing? You got healing to do, my friend. Big time, big time. God is watching us all. He's watching. And we all know where we're doing things wrong. We all know. I've been there. It will crash you to your knees with shame and pain until you admit your wrongs and undoings on others. That's how you heal. Until you show your fucking ass up there, pretending like nothing's happening, there you're living in your fear and your ego still. When we talk about passion, it's about authenticity and integrity. Embrace everything of yours, but recognize it and express it. Okay? Nobody's perfect. But show it firmly with those swords. Have the balls to talk to the people you've hurt. Don't do things just because you feed off other people's attention. But at what cost? At what cost? For you selling your soul? Bit of fame for selling your fucking soul? Because people are talking about you and you're feeling powerful right now, you piece of shit? Sorry, guys. And you know I don't mean you guys. But this is what happened. The truth is spoken when Mercury is retrograde and anger comes up. Okay? Okay, guys. That's it for now. Thank you.